All right, Lick, Ever Torres. My name is Michael Gaitan, and today I'm going to tell you about three factors that affect the learning process in our reality. I will tell you what I personally think that are, some causes. First, I have to tell you about a little bit about my experience. I had the opportunity to study high school in the United States, and one of the main factors that I could see, in sorry about that, the car noise. One of the factors that I could see in my classmates was the number one, lack of practice. Why do I say this? Because I remember that when I was going to school, I would always try to make friends with the white people, Asian people, black people, etc. I would try to make friends with them, to make conversation and all that, so I could learn how to speak better. And whereas my classmates, they didn't like to be friends with the American people. So when I was on my second year of high school, I I noticed that I had not learned enough English. I didn't know a lot of English. Like, I barely knew how to speak. I knew how to write well, how to read, but my weakness was speaking. I didn't know how to speak very well. So I started to do what I just said. I started making friends with the American people, Asian people, etc. Right? So little by little, every day, I started to make conversation, and doing that every day helped me a lot to improve my speaking. And that is something I have been able to see here in the university in El Salvador, that my classmates, a lot of them, they don't take their time to practice enough. They only think that it's that only the time that they spend in classes, that is enough to learn how to speak and read and all that, right? But the time that we have in classes is not enough. We have to practice at home. Okay, and my second factor would be incapable teachers. I have to be honest, and I have to say it. I don't know you that much yet, so I wouldn't have a good opinion about you, or bad opinion, because I don't know you very well. But I can say I have heard comments from classmates, from other students of other that are, well, we are in fourth year, and I have heard comments of students that are in fifth year, and etc. Right? That we have encountered some teachers that, some of them, I have to say it, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, right? But some of them have bad pronunciation, and some things, some topics, they haven't been capable of explaining them very well. So that only leaves confused students, and like that. That would be the second one. The third one would be unnecessary subjects, taking unnecessary subjects. I personally think that if we are studying English, I think that most of our subjects should have been in English. They would have to be in English, most of our subjects, because that's our career. We're learning a second language. And I think that some classes that we took in Spanish, we could have easily taken them in English, Like for example, Desarrollo Profesional, I think this is the one you're teaching us. We took that class last year in Spanish, and we could have easily taken that class in English. I understand about some other classes, you know, like didactic. We took those in Spanish. I understand about those. I could understand that those have to be in Spanish. But linguistics, the first time we took it, it was in Spanish. Um, and now we're taking it in English. And it's like we're learning the same thing. We learned it in Spanish, and now we're learning it in English. And it's like now linguistics, it's most about the history of English, right? And the first time, I think in second year is when we took it, or first year, I don't remember very well. We took linguistics, and it was about the history of Spanish. Okay, but I think that that class and many others should have been in English. You know, they could have taught us the history of Spanish in English, and it would have better. It wouldn't have been better for us. We wouldn't have spent our time. We wouldn't have wasted our time learning things in Spanish when we could have easily learned them in English. So that's my opinion, and those are some factors that I can mention about that affect our learning process. So that's it. I hope you like my opinion. Thank you.